Robbie, you go back to Warrnambool for the May Carnival this year after a very successful carnival last year.
That's right, Edward. We had a great carnival last year. We had some really nice horses that were well suited to those races, and we had I think we had 6 or 7 winners. But this year we don't have as many runners, but we're still pretty well represented.
You got the car as part of one of the trainers' incentives there. Does that give you more incentive to take horses to Warrnambool, that sort of stuff?
Something we've looked at over the years. Last year we came away with it, which was a great result, and probably hopeful this year, but not quite as strong a team as we had last year.
In the Warrnambool handicap on Wednesday, you've got Beyond Pardon. How did he come through his last start?
Come through really well, had no luck, got a bit slow out, got caught wide. I think he's really on track. His 2 runs have been good, and this has been a target for him for the preparation. The prospect for wet track shouldn't worry him. He was beating a nose of Fleming on a heavy track, so he performs wet or dry, so all good with him, I think.
Has he worked okay since then?
It worked really well, yeah, and I think he's fitter and ready to go.
Step up to the 1200, is that an advantage for him?
I think so. Probably a little bit less pressure on him early in a 1200 metre race, and it's probably the right trip for him.
Stone Black's nominated for a number of the hurdle and steeple races at Warrnambool. What direction do you think you'll head with him?
Well, the wet track might sway us, but probably the restricted race on the Thursday, I'd imagine. Yeah.
And also Tinnamoo in the Warrnambool Cup.
Yeah, good run at Flemington last start. Prospect for wet track really enhances his chances, so he's on track as well.
Step up to the 2350 from 2000, is that going to be an advantage for him?
Yeah, I think, look, last year he won a couple in the metropolitan area over that trip, so he runs it out pretty well, and like I say, down the weights and the wet track really suit him.
Where will you head with him after Thursday?
Well, Thursday's been a bit of an aim for him, and I think beyond there we'll just go through those normal Saturday City mile and a half races.